Warning: the following video contains a conversation regarding suicide and suicidal ideations. Viewer discretion is advised.
Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Hailey Michael, and I graduated from Princeton High School in 2014.
You are worth it.
Mental health matters.
You are not alone.
Your life has value.
I think my struggle with anxiety started when I was really young. I remember having really anxious thoughts when I was 6 years old. And then in high school, it kind of exacerbated. I went through a lot of family struggles, and learning how to grow up and be an adult in the world was really overwhelming for me. I struggled a lot, and it kind of all came to a head when I was 18 and freshly out of high school. I tried to commit suicide 3 times over the course of several years and was hospitalized for multiple times because of that. I went through a lot of therapy and am successful an adult now because of my experience within the mental health caregiving. I would say that there is always a way to get help. I went through group therapy, I went through individual therapy, I went through hospitalizations, I did homeopathic things. There's not one way that's gonna fix everyone. Going to therapy and getting medication is great, but if that doesn't work for you, there's always something else to try. There's always going to be something that works for you. When I first was in the hospital for a suicide attempt, I was seeing adults that had struggled with their mental health for their entire life, and it really scared me. I was terrified that I was going to be this way my entire life, and that contributed to me wanting to commit suicide even more, because I was like, I don't want to feel like this forever. And now that I have not been hospitalized in 10 years, I still struggle with mental health. It's going to be a part of my life for the rest of my life, but that doesn't scare me anymore because I know how to control it. I have things that I can do to calm me down. I know that there is always someone to talk to. I know if I need to get back on medication, that will help me. It can get frustrating sometimes because I'm like, I don't want to go back on medication. I don't want to have to go to therapy again. I don't want to deal with this for my whole entire life, but it's a chronic illness, just like having chronic pain. It's not necessarily something that I have control over and how it affects me, but I can mitigate the harm that it does to my life. It can mitigate the pain that it causes me as long as I can stay on top of it and help myself. I feel like in high school, I was kind of embarrassed to ask for help. I think I was under the assumption that those that had issues with mental health were crazy and, it was kind of a them problem, and it didn't really apply to me that I needed to go to therapy and get on medication. So I would tell those that are in high school now that this is a normal thing. Needing medication is not bad. People need medications for all kinds of health issues, and so why is it bad that you need it for your brain? I think just recognizing that so many people go through mental health struggles in your life, and that if you just talk to one of your friends, you would realize that they probably struggle with it too. Reaching out and understanding that this is a fairly common thing that people go through, and it's not just you're gonna look crazy to everyone else. you're going to find connections with other people and hopefully build stronger relationships with them by sharing the issues that you're going through.
I just want to take a second and thank Hailey for her bravery in telling her story, and remind you that just as she said, each individual has an individual answer to mental health struggles. And remember, you have to worry about your mental health because you are worth it.